Hey, this is Chance here with First Choice Property Management at 8132 Cedar Lake Lane. Here we have a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, 1,721 square foot house that has a very spacious 2-car garage and driveway and a wonderful brick front. Here's a look at the front door, some of the landscape yet. And immediately coming into the front here, you are greeted by an office, a game room, just a perfect little section here, separated from both of the living spaces and the living room, for you to really kind of stage whatever your priorities would require. It has very nice natural lighting from the window, 2 window doors, and outfitted in all of the rooms come this remote that actually controls the fan and the lights, which is pretty nifty. Taking a step into the living room and the kitchen area, you have a wonderful open concept here, where the kitchen just spills out into the living room, and both of the spaces share this extremely large area here. And starting with the kitchen, you have granite countertops and a pretty big island here in the middle. Stainless steel appliances all the way around, and just storage top to bottom from one side to the other. And a nice window here. Gives you a nice view from the sink. And then taking a look back from the kitchen into the living room. Like I said, you have this very large space with nice high ceilings, very good lighting, and windows all the way around. So just perfect for hosting any kind of guest, family, friends, or spending the majority of the time here in the heart of the building. Pretty big, and all of the windows here on this side look directly into your backyard. Let me give you one more corner shot before we move forward. Try to give you a good scale of how big this living room is with the kitchen, that nice high ceiling, that wonderful lighting. And so, stepping into the actual living spaces, you have 2 on this side that also house the washer and dryer, which leads into the garage here. And that has a shelf on the top for storage. And you immediately enter into the first of the 3 bedrooms, which has a window, a closet with a pole to hang, and a rack up top, and is also outfitted with that same controller and remote that is removable for the lights and the fan. Let me give you a corner shot here of this one. And all of the bedrooms are carpeted off. You have these wood floorings throughout, and then the living spaces have carpets. Here is the second of the 3 bedrooms. Let me give you a corner shot here. Which it as well has a closet that has a rack and a shelf. And same as all the other bedrooms, comes with a controller that is removable for the fans and the lights. Here is the first of the 2 bathrooms. Here is a look at the shower, which has this nifty rack built into the wall all the way across. Let's see if I can give you a look at that. And right outside, you have an additional closeted area here for storage that is immediately next to the bathroom. Following along that trend of storage into the walls, here in between the kitchen and the living room, you get one as well that has shelving, which could be used as a pantry for the kitchen, maybe storage for the living room, just whatever you would see fit. And then back here, privately placed into the back corner, is the bigger of the 3 bedrooms, which wraps around into the bathroom. Let me give you a corner shot of this. Here you go. And so this one here has a double window that looks directly into the backyard. It has a very spacious walk-in closet, which I will try my best to do justice. Backing into the corner here. And it has shelving all the way around the entirety of the closet and a rack here for folded items or shoes, whatever you see fit. And then stepping in from the larger bedroom into the bathroom, you have a double vanity, a walk-in shower, and an additional storage space here inside the bathroom that is separate from the closet in the bedroom. And definitely last but not least, we will take a step into the backyard. Take a look at the backyard. Has a very nice lock on the back door. And it has a covered patio that is absolutely wonderful for Texas. In the summertime, cooking, hosting guests, just sitting somewhere in the shade is always very useful. Let me give you an angle of the entirety of the yard here. You do have one tree in the middle, which, if given some time, I'm sure will provide some shade of its own. Let me give you one more look from the back corner here. All right, everybody. My name is Chance, here with First Choice Property Management. If you have any questions or concerns, please reach out to us. Thank you so much for watching the video. I hope you have a great day. Thank you.